you know that the air inside your house can be much more dangerous compared to the air outside? In fact, millions of people have been dying every year because of the air inside their own house, something that most of us don't even know about. Hi guys, my name is Ibechinidu. I am an environmental doctor, and today we are treating on a very important topic known as poor IAQ. And what is IAQ? Let's give this small analogy first. Just imagine you waking up early in the morning, you step outside your house, and between 10 to 15 seconds later, you started having this slight headache, this dizziness. And some of us in Africa will say, that's a witchcraft activity. Oh. No, there's no witchcraft about that. This thing can be caused by two factors. One, it can be caused by poor night's sleep. And the other factor, it can be caused by poor indoor air quality. So what is poor indoor air quality? First of all, indoor air quality simply refers to the air around a building, around our house, around the car, around our commercial building, our residential building. In fact, the air that we constantly breathe in. And this air affects us in a very great amount of way. And why do we need to be concerned about the air? Because 90% of our activities are always indoor. Either we are in our houses or in our building for work and all of that. And statistics have shown that 2.31 million people die every year because of poor indoor air quality. And about 7 million people die every year, both from poor indoor air quality and poor outdoor air quality. And where does this air we're talking about, where does it come from? There are so many places it comes from. Inside our house, inside our offices, everywhere around us. Let's start from our house. Do you know your cooking gas? Yes. You see your cooking gas sometimes when you did not set your cooking gas well, it started giving you this yellow flame. Yes, that yellow flame results from the incomplete combustion of carbon, which is known as CO. This kind of gas can be very dangerous to your health. Let's go into your kitchen. Some of us in Africa, especially those in Nigeria, we start keeping our pesticide, that chemical we use to kill our pests. We will keep them inside our kitchen. Some of us will even keep them inside our parlor, that's in our living room. And inside our kitchen, we will be cooking inside that same kitchen, and that pesticide is also there. That pesticide is releasing a compound known as volatile organic compound, which is known as VOC. And this compound are very, very detrimental. Look at what this compound will do. When we inhale this type of compound, it will irritate our nervous system, which can result to constant headache. So let's go back to your kitchen also. That same kitchen, you will cook in that same kitchen, you close your windows. You will cook in that same kitchen, you close your window, and you go to the living room. Just imagine that your kitchen is inside your house. That means you are living in a one room self-contained, two room self-contained, or any kind of self-contained you are living in. And you are cooking. You go to the living room and go and stay. Your windows are closed. Your doors are locked. What are you imagining? So the gas, the gas that your stove is emitting, you will start inhaling the gas, which is very dangerous to your health. So our pesticide, our mosquito coil, they told you that after 20 to 30 minutes of application of your mosquito spray should come inside. That's very wrong. In fact, you should start limiting your usage of mosquito spray. Do you know why? Your mosquito spray does not totally go off. Okay, if it totally goes off, why do you not see mosquito? Just imagine, you do your mosquito spray, and they tell you that about 20 to 30 minutes you should come in because the smell have gone out. Who told you? The smell have not gone anywhere. The smell is still there because it's gas. It's revolving around the building. So when you come inside, you come and sleep. Some people like us that sleep very well will come and sleep. We still inhale the gas. We still inhale the chemicals. This mosquito spray, we still inhale the chemicals that compose of the mosquito spray, which is very dangerous to our health. So all these and many more are things that causes poor indoor air quality. I'm not even talking about your paint. Your paint is very, very dangerous for your health. When you paint your room newly, please and please and please don't enter into the house. Wait for about a couple of weeks, even months, so that the odor can go out. You can come inside the house. Even your newly made furnitures, your newly installed furnitures, there's some chemicals used to manufacture them. Please and please and please don't expose them. Don't sleep in the same room with your newly installed furnitures. Take them outside so that the chemicals that are used in producing them will go off. then you can bring them inside your house. So all these contribute to poor indoor air quality. And what are the health effects of this poor indoor air quality? We have a lot of health effects. In toxicology, we call something chronic exposure. What I mean, when you have a long-term exposure to this indoor air quality, which is most of us usually have exposure to, we start having what they call constant headache. In fact, the headache, we start having it constantly. In fact, we don't even know when it will go. So if you go to the hospital, they tell you that take paracetamol, take this. Some things are not medically known. They are environmentally treated. So you need to start removing some of these things you use every day that are very dangerous to your health. Then this your headache will start going, because you will take paracetamol from now to next week, nothing might happen. Okay, the second health effect is called lungs cancer. It can result to respiratory issues. You see people between the age of 20 to 30 years, we are starting having different type of cancer, lungs cancer, brain cancer, this cancer. These are the things that might contribute to this type of cancer. We have another problem called COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease also result to this. So we have what they call fever and many more. These are health effects of this poor indoor air quality. So let's go. So what is now the preventive measure? How can we prevent this thing from happening? Please, my people, when you are cooking, open your window widely. Open the window. The reason why you are opening the window so that the air can go outside, so that you will not be inhaling these chemicals or these gases into your system, so that it will not cause long-term issues for you, because health is wealth. Another thing is that, especially those that have newly installed furnitures or rugs or carpet or things that you newly installed. In fact, if you not even newly installed things, the carbon dioxide you breathe out every night when sleeping is enough for you to open your doors. So every morning when you wake up, open your doors so that there will be exchange of gases, or fresh air can come inside your house, so that the air out inside can go outside the house. It's very important. So if you start doing this thing every day, it will be very, very important for you. Those that have chimney in their houses, it's very wonderful for you to have a chimney. But if you don't have an artificial ventilator, you produce one. Open your window when cooking. It will be very okay for you. And also avoid constant exposure to smoke. I mean to smoke. Either you are taking in the smoke, or you see the smoke revolving in the atmosphere. Avoid constant exposure to smoke. The reason is that when you are constantly exposed to smoke will result for incomplete combustion of carbon, which is called CO. This thing can affect your nervous system. It can affect your respiratory tract. It can cause lungs cancer. Yes, it can cause different irritation in your system. You start developing a lot of illnesses that you don't even know of. These are one of the major issues of the illnesses we'll be developing every day we don't even know of. That is why now lifespan of humans has been limited to about 40 and 50, which is none of the thing that was existence in the olden days. Please avoid constant exposure to this type of diseases. And people that are most vulnerable to this kind of problem are adults. When I mean adults, I mean elderly people and also children. They are most vulnerable to this. Parents, please take notes. Stop exposing your child to different type of smoke. You see some smoke that are coming from different places. Instead of you just passing the other way, you still pass the smoke. You say at all. Things not the kill African man. It kills. It's real. Please, elderly people, please eliminate your exposure to smoke. Eliminate your exposure, especially those that are farming. The chemicals you use in spraying, please make sure it is well diluted. Make sure it is well diluted so that it will not affect your system. And make sure you are putting all the necessary gears, which is called the personal protective equipment, which is called the PPE. Make sure you're putting them on to avoid all these things from entering your body. So if you avoid all these, everything will be fine in the environment. Please, if I find this video helpful, please do well to share, subscribe, and like it so that the algorithm will know that somebody like you exists, so that in case I make another new video like this, so you can get notified about it.